你好，你今年几岁？How old are you?
15.
15. I don't bite. You can come closer, OK? 我告诉你哦，所有的参赛者，一个很简单的秘诀，家长朋友仔细听了，果冻在哪里，光就在哪里。Where Aaron Jello is, you will be able to find light. Okay, so you gotta stand really closer to me. Let me ask you a really serious question. Do you know who Aaron Jello is?
No.
No, right? That's okay. Would you like to know?
Sure.
It's me.
Oh, what's up?
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Okay, so do you have a favorite activity, Aaron?
Tennis.
And tennis?
Piano.
Piano and saxophone? And what is your favorite? Do you like to sing? Do you like to dance?
Singing, but like not really singing, more like
Rapping. And who's your favorite rapper?
Eminem.
Really? Okay, do you want to show a little bit right now? No? Okay. Maybe for next time, okay? Alright, 这个呢就是我们的 Garrett， 掌声鼓励给我们43号的 Garrett, number 43. Thank you very much.
Let me read you some of the things that people have told me when I asked them about gossip. For example, one girl, she said that, oh, gossip is really fun at first. You know, you talk about other people and you have a laugh, but as soon as directed towards you, that's a completely different story. Like, for example, everything just starts slipping out of your hands, you know? And you thought it was fun, but you never knew it was like this. No matter how hard you try to avoid the gossip, it always comes back. And another person said that some people manage to, you know, ignore the gossip, it's whatever, they say it's whatever, but inside it's really upsetting for them. In a recent study, they saw that many rumors were pointed towards, oh, she's lesbian, he's gay, or he has a mental problem. And people believe that, even though 9 times out of 10, that isn't true. And if you still think gossip isn't harmless, someone said that, oh, you know, in our town, we gossip all the time, you know, that's what we do. Obviously, she hasn't been a victim of gossip. Personally, I think about it, and I can't really see why people would gossip at all. Because do they get a kick out of other people's misfortune? Is that what it is? You know, I've had some pretty bad nightmares in the past, because I actually was a victim of gossip, although I did have my own fair share. It's really terrible. And people would say things about you even though it's completely false. Moral of the story, just don't gossip. Just deal with your own lives and don't toy with others.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Trask. I just can't stay awake in your class. Yes, I like biology, especially DNA. Deoxyribonucleic acid. Kind of rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? I mean, just imagine how DNA is related to sacred geometry, because you know how sacred geometry is. Do you know what sacred geometry is? It's fine. Just imagine DNA is made up of different shapes and structures, and that it all relates to something much bigger in the universe. Like, for example, the twisting ladder in DNA is made up of tiny intricates of colors, and the fact that no two are the same is really telling. Well, for instance, me and you, we're not the same as our parents because we're different. Just because we're born with the same parents, it doesn't mean we're really just like them. No, I don't want to be like my parents. Oh, even my mom, but definitely not my dad. My dad just stressed out all the time. Man, I can't imagine being like him, just so angry. Well, I do have 3 other siblings, like Spencer. He was at the hospital from an accident. Well, he was there for a long time. The doctor said that he'll be there for a while, and then eventually they said he won't make it. But he did, and I was happy at first. But now my mom has to take care of him every single day, for every hour, every minute, and no time to take care of me and my other siblings. My dad, well, he's just angry all the time. I don't know what else to say. Like, you know, he works a lot. That's probably why he's mad at me, but I wish he would just stop yelling. It's driving me insane. Look, I don't want to talk about it. Listen, the point is that sometimes I don't get a lot of sleep while I'm tuning your classes. For your classes, that's why I fall asleep. Well, yeah, I do like how there's different bone codes in your leg. gives me comfort. Gives you comfort, doesn't it? Teddy was a good dog. He was smart too. You know, he's like a child. He's the type of dog that would look both ways before he crosses the street. But, you know, he's a full-blooded shepherd, and he's a natural protector. I had him ever since he was a little pupper. In the end, he actually joined the army, but we're getting like way too ahead of the story. Meet Mr. Boney. He was a large, old, grumpy old man who would just basically live in his store. And often I would walk by and he would be like, he would come out like Swazi, kick his door open, have a broom and be like, get out of my store! I'm like, why? You're scaring other customers away with your dog! What? I was thinking it, but what customers? But I don't really blame him since we live in a town but there's like no one here. It's very small with very low population. So I was like, man, Mr. Boney really does not like me. But later in that month, me and my siblings, I was filling the car with gases. My older brother, he was tampering with the machinery, getting ready to leave. And like in the corner of my eye, I can hear him saying, I'm sure gonna miss those boys. My mouth just dropped all the way down to the ground. Look at my siblings, and they had like the same reaction. I was like, guess he really does like me. What? And I really wish I got a picture of my siblings because I'm sure they are way more amazed than me.
Congratulations, number 43, Garrett. You have 2 Hollywood audition plus your